you not, 10 o'clock on the dot. Hello. Just starting my day really. Laptop's on because I'm going to transfer some files. And these are footage I took yesterday. For yesterday's vlog, which I will be editing today after breakfast. I've seen all the directors' shows, all 4 series, so I'm at a bit of a loss. The second episode of Batwoman aired, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Today's Wednesday, so I think it was ready for viewing on Monday, as a matter of fact. I'll be staying in today. I'm not going for a walk around the block. Apparently we can do that as part of the exercise, but the less I'm in the vicinity of other human beings, the better. I can walk around the flat. I'm always going to the kitchen a lot and back, so that's good exercise. And also the laptop and back, checking up on the file transfers, for example, the progress of the export. Right, funny I should mention export because it worked first time. It was quite a long video. Which one is it? Monday's video? Yes, Monday's vlog was quite a long one, 40 plus, so I expected it to crash. I'm sure it had some transitions in it. It certainly had text, HTML. In fact, every text item was a HTML. Is that true? I think there may have been one where there wasn't. No, they were all HTML. So that is tricky because that creates, behind the scenes, it creates folders on Windows. Actually, it's on the flash drive. But it creates, for every HTML text effect, there's a folder, and in it contains a script file. So it's quite messy, but as it's on the flash drive and it's under the folder that refers to a day's worth of footage, it gets wiped when the final video is up. And it went up I think the ETA, I didn't mention the ETA yesterday, but it was around the 1 o'clock, 1:30 mark. And I don't know what I was watching. I always forget the last thing I was watching because I fall asleep through it. It wasn't films, it wasn't... Oh yeah, I was watching something I recorded on Rita Tushnam and I fell asleep through the... It's only half an hour, but after 10 minutes I was gone. So when I woke up, I think normal TV was on, probably Scala Radio. So I went to bed after that. Well, basically the export had finished, so I did the upload. I already done the thumbnails, so just in case of just selecting these 2 files, the movie file, the MP4 file, and the thumbnail file, which is the JPEG file. And then went to, it said it was going to take 2 hours to upload and process. So I went straight back to bed and did the rest of the stuff, the YouTube stuff on the app. and that's it. Went to bed, listened to some live broadcasts, and woke up probably around 6. It was daylight like this, you know, it's early mornings as well as longer days now. It's quite a lovely day today. There's not a cloud in the sky. I haven't got the radiators on. I haven't had the radiators on at all yesterday. And now, but I forgot to switch off the laptop when the upload finished, so at 6 o'clock when I woke up, I remembered the laptop was on, so I turned it off. So it's only been off for about 4 hours, poor thing, and I'm going to put it through its rigor. So I'm transferring files at the moment, and now I'm going to have beans on toast and watch the video that was uploaded whenever, 3 o'clock I think, and then after that I may watch Batwoman, or watch the rest of the Rita Tashinam documentary. This is what I mean about exercise in the flat. I have to get up now and get the remote control. I've just sat down for the first time at this desk to begin today's edit. So I've seen my video, 44 minutes of it. That's because there was a dash cam sequence to it, being a shopping day during the isolation or the quarantine, the lockdown. And after that I watched my gosh, sorry, I'm trying to focus on that wall and it's turning into couldn't focus on it for a sec. A podcast, a sort of YouTube podcast by a YouTuber who's very good, very natural. This person is a natural creator, has problems, mental problems, mental health problems, has mental health issues. Ooh, not really comfortable. Yes, doesn't see themselves as others see them, because what I see is somebody very gifted, talented, intelligent, and did an hour plus podcast. Their first video in, again, that wall, it's like the magic eye, in months, I think 5 or 6 months. That's because they're juggling a job, mental health occurrences that made it hard for them to get back into their YouTube life. Anyway, this podcast was really good. And the person was full of self-doubt, but you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. It was just so natural, and it was almost perfect. It was perfect. And I just seen that. That took an hour and 20 minutes. And then I was at a loss. I did a bit of yoga actually, but not too long. Just bent all the joints basically. Got myself a pint of water. I was going to have pineapple juice, but I had 2 pints yesterday, and that's because after I had the crumpets, I had a really funny taste in my mouth, so I needed something sweet. Eating crumpets with nothing but margarine is really dry, and it was arduous. It was an ordeal almost. So afterwards I just needed something sweet, and all I have is biscuits, and I was going to use hummus, but I thought no, it doesn't go. Because crumpets really are just butter and themselves really. So what did I do? I already had half a pint of. This is a pint. No, I've had a pint already of grapefruit juice, and then I had another pint. So today, to make up for it, I will not have grapefruit juice. I will have water instead, so that it balances things out. There you go, nicely framed. So that's it now, and it's 20 to 2. It's a lovely day. It's sort of spring stroke summer day. I'm not really an outdoor person anyway, so this makes no difference to me. The only downside is I don't have the freedom to go out anymore. I can't go for the drive or although I'm entitled to a walk for the exercise, it's just you're risking bumping into people, and at some point you're going to go down a narrow path, and there is a narrow path, lots of narrow paths around here, where you have to people are sort of keeping their space. It's a bit hilarious really. So because of that, despite the nice day out there, indoors. I'm happy because I'm sitting here, I'm right next to the window, got the window open, I can hear the bird song. It isn't too cold, it's a nice cool breeze, because if you don't have the window on, it is quite warm in here. I've got a temperature, but I am quite warm with this on. So it's nice and there is no wind hardly. I mean, the blinds aren't moving at all, as opposed to when was it, a couple of days ago, when I had to close the windows because of the howling. I think in the evening it gets a bit colder, but yeah, I've got the window open, I'm near the window, it's quite bright, it's quite a good feeling, and I'm ready to start, which I will do, and then I'll stop. I might have 3 hours at this instead of 2, so I feel quite full up. Just had a biscuit as well, funny enough, just because I was at the fridge anyway, just habit really. So yeah, it's 1:37 now, so 3 hours time will be 16:37. I think that's a good time to have chili con carne. I am hungry. The edit is finished. The export has just started. And my stomach is rumbling. So I'm gonna have a break. Yes, it's time for this. And I'm going to watch something similar to discovering actors, or insert actor's name, and directors from the same team. I think they've also done the one on composers, so I'm going to start binge watching that now. Oops. Yeah, same talking heads giving advice, not advice, but their insights into, this time, film composers. So I'll be watching that. The clip I'm uploading is about 12 minutes long. It's not a long video, so therefore it should be up and up. Should be up on the internet. Should be accessible. Should be published. Will be uploaded by 7:30 this evening. So that's good going. But I haven't done a thumbnail. That's because I got to a point where I finished the edit, kicking off the was about to kick off the export. I thought, I haven't done the thumbnail, and I thought, no, you've got to break, you haven't broke. So kick off the export, take a break, and then when it's, so come 6:30, I'll create the thumbnail. It shouldn't take too long. And then upload it. And the upload shouldn't take too long either. Just waffling on, I should be wafting along. Well, I've just had a siesta, about half an hour or more. What happened was, I did the thumbnail and uploaded the video and the thumbnail. It said it was going to take 40 minutes or 26 minutes, which works out to be about 40 minutes with the processing. So I thought, okay, I'll have a little siesta, because I was nodding off during the watching the composers. I'm not sure what the program is called. Best composers, movie composers or something. I'll give you the proper title later. Or not. So I thought, well, I'll close my eyes. I didn't get off, but sometimes when you think you're not getting off, you get off. And when I looked at the time, it seemed like I was asleep for 45 minutes. What woke me up was I had an email. I had an email. Actually, it wasn't an email. It was somebody else's YouTube video had uploaded, and I got a notification. I thought it was an email to say my video was uploaded, but it turns out my video uploaded 7 minutes prior, but I didn't hear the email. I thought it was about my phone. Sometimes when it's on standby, it holds back the notifications. This is what I mean about Google Keep. Sometimes it doesn't go off on, it doesn't
notify me. It goes off and doesn't notify me. But the alarm works, and just going. I'm sliding away. So I got a notification from something, YouTube. Checked my inbox. My email was there. I've just turned off the laptop. I've just straightened out the cushions because I was, as I said, I was having a siesta. So now, at I think 7:45, I'm going to watch yesterday's video. So I think that's quite timely. When the export finished, I had a quick look at the MP4 file, and because of the classical music I used in this one, it felt very quite cinematic. I thought, wow, that's just the titles. So I'm looking forward to watching it. I think it's only, as I said before, I think it's only 12 minutes long, but actually it's about 3 clicks away. So 1 click, oops, sorry, I can't see what I'm doing. 1 click, 2 click, oh, I'm going to have to log in, I think. Oh no. So that was 2 clicks, 3 clicks. Here we go. It's 12 minutes 27 seconds. So it's half of yesterday's video. No, it's not. No, it's nearly a quarter of yesterday's video. Anyway, I'm about to watch the video. Just seen my video. Yes, the quality is really good using Shotcut still. And what I'll do now is carry on watching these movies, these documentaries on movie composers. But before I do, I think I'll just scan YouTube to see what's going on. As I said earlier, I've got a few notifications, and I think one of them happens to be someone else's vlog, which I'm interested to watch. And so that is what I'm going to do next. The trouble with Maggie Cole. I forgot that was on. Excellent. Well, that's on later.